Survival games have been all the rage lately, and many people love Minecraft, so it would only be a matter of time before a game came along combining the two. Following those guidelines comes Rogue Harvest, released by Genetic Studios. Rogue Harvest starts off very ominously, having the main character not remembering who he is or how he got into the hut he's in. As you play, bits and pieces begin to come back to him as his memory starts to come back. While I'm sure some won't care about the exposition, I found it nice that the game even attempted to throw in a story at all, as these type of games don't really need to do that. On the gameplay side of things, it is about as basic as a survival Minecraft-esque game could get. You will be spending your time crafting, building, and fighting off baddies in order to survive. Speaking of surviving, the entire journey is about surviving at least 10 nights. However, this is easier said than done, as tons of random enemies spawn at night attempting to kill you. There are some problems with the fighting mechanics though, and the baddies themselves. The mechanics in Rogue Harvest are very basic, as stated earlier. The problem is that there isn't really any way to avoid enemies. Some bad guys I could kill without ever even being hit, and others would hit me over and over again, making me feel useless. When it comes to crafting, there isn't much to find here either. There are basic things like walls and swords, however, that's about it. In other crafting games, there is just so much more that this feels like a letdown. Which also leads to the fact that building things just isn't that fun either. Everything that you can craft is just to get by. It feels very by the numbers. Graphically, however, Rogue Harvest has a certain charm to it. It looks as if the game could have been planted right on the Super Nintendo. Musically, however, Rogue Harvest is a disappointment. The music never really goes anywhere and is very generic. The sound effects are even worse, as some sounds come off as distorted or just plain weird and out of place. In the end, Rogue Harvest is a game that has some of the basics down for survival and crafting games. However, there isn't enough substance to keep players going, and the music doesn't help. I guess the harvest just wasn't that good this year.
Hi, thanks for watching our review. Things are beginning to wind down here for the week, but we still have some big reviews heading your way shortly. Next week, we'll be taking a look at Nelly Kudalot, The Foul Fleet, Alekin's Gun, Blaze Blue, Jalopy, Reagan Gorbachev, Sheltered, and many more. So much more. Also, make sure and check out Andrew's channel over at Ubercrit. He does good work there, and you can find the link in the comments below. So, do me a favor and click the subscribe button and support what we're doing here. Until then.